What's up, guys? It's your boy Red Owl Rider, and I'm doing something different today. Today, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to ride a motorcycle. Yeah, I know there's a lot of fucking videos on YouTube of everyone teaching how to ride a motorcycle, but perhaps if you ran into this video, I'm gonna teach you how to ride it my way. I taught about almost, I want to say, 13 people how to ride so far, and none of them actually failed it. They all learned. Sometimes I'll go and ride with my friends and I'll let them use my bike because I taught them. And unfortunately, they don't have a license still, but no one needs to know that. And like I said, this is the way I ride my bike. This is the way I learned how to ride it. I've been riding for about like the last 4 years already, I want to say. I mean, my technique's pretty good at this point. And like I said, I taught more people, so I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to learn just from my tutorial. But okay, first things first. What you need first is get yourself a motorcycle, or let one of your friends who trusts you enough to ride a motorcycle, you can use theirs. Second thing you'll need is gear, just in case you fall or something happens. You never know, anything can go wrong. You guys ever see that video with the lady who was riding the Yamaha R3? And yes, it was actually a Yamaha R3, where they let her ride the bike, and I guess they didn't teach her right, and she pretty much ran into another car and her shoe flew off. That shit went into space. Here's a video so you can see it.
Spudboy! Look out for that falling shoe!
That is what I'm trying not to teach you guys to do. I do not want you guys to do that. And if you do, please film it because I would like to see it. Like I said, I don't want you guys to do that. I'm not teaching you to do that. Fucking plane. Before I got rudely interrupted, like I was saying, I wasn't trying to teach you guys how to do that. So I'm going to teach you guys the right way to make sure you guys don't do that. You guys don't crash, don't fall, don't burn. So like I was saying, back to getting gear. You're going to need yourself some gloves. It doesn't have to be motorcycle gloves, just some type of gloves. Something you're going to feel comfortable with. I prefer you guys to get a jacket. I'm wearing the Striker's vest by Icon. Like I said, at this point, I don't really need sleeves. I rode too much. I mean, not saying I can't fall and get hurt, but you know, I just prefer this. But I prefer you guys learning to ride with a jacket. Get some kind of like jacket or just fucking something. So something with long sleeves. Then a helmet. Never not learn without a helmet, because the littlest brain trauma can fuck you up. Back again with interruptions. Get a helmet, please. I do not want you guys to get hurt and, you know, fucking head hits the ground. Wear a helmet. Another thing is pants. Get some pants you don't give a shit about. Mine's got this big asshole in my pants. And of course some high top shoes. These are my stunt shoes, so you know they're already kind of beat up. You can see my little toe there. Yeah, these things are breaking. I need new shoes, but they're for stunning. Get high tops or something, just in case the bike falls on you or something. Now that you got your gear, I'm gonna give you the overview of the bike. First things first. These right here are your brakes, your right hand. This is your throttle. Brake, throttle. Remember that. Brake, throttle. Also, you have a foot brake. This controls the back wheel. The front brake controls the front wheel, obviously. Clutch lever. Your shifter. That's what to describe this is. It's you click it up and down. For example, you would push this in and click down. Now I'm in first gear. You click it up. Now you're in second gear. But you gotta click it up hard in second, like click it up high. I'll explain that in a second. These are your high beams or turn signals right here. So I'm gonna put my helmet on and everything, and from there, I'll show you more. So it might be hard to hear me because it's windy, and second of all, this is not a GoPro, so I don't have a fucking mic to it. Alright guys, so I had some technical difficulties. I think I said that fucking right or wrong. Fuck it. But yeah, my camera wasn't working, so apparently it's nighttime now. It's actually the next day. It's kind of good if you gave me ideas to actually say in the video and stuff like that. So pretty much one thing I forgot to mention is make sure you're in a big parking lot. Like, look at all this view right here. Just brace it in. You don't want to be in a small little street now because you can hit the fucking curves, and you know, it's just whiskey throttle is a pain in the ass. Like, that can happen to anybody. Whiskey throttle is where you'll push gas and panic. You're like pretty much like holding the gas more. I'm going to teach you guys how to prevent that from happening if that does occur. And it can even happen to professionals who's been riding for years. It's just one of those things that it happens not accidental, but it's like when the force of the bike is pulling you as you're holding on the throttle and you're trying to save the bike, it will just continue pulling you. I'll show you later. But yeah, now we're back to the bike. Nighttime, no airplanes passing by. So before I actually get on the bike, I'm going to teach you the shifter. So most bikes these days are equipped with these little things, shifters. The way these work is they usually you go like you start off in neutral, which is in. I'll show you that in 1 second. I'm joking. You start off in neutral. So in neutral, so usually most bikes have a neutral light, which in my case mine is right here. If I go into first gear, which is pushing down, the neutral light is gone. My bike is equipped with gear sensors, so it tells me what gear in. So the Yamaha 3 is equipped with a gear sensor. Would recommend it for beginners because it tells you, you know, so you can learn it, so you don't have to do it in your head. Most bikes don't come with a gear sensor. You usually just gotta remember what gear you're in, which is, it's not hard, but it's easy. But you can see right now I'm in first gear. There's no neutral. You know you're in neutral again when you see the green light pop up. So the way the shifter works is you push down from neutral and you go into first gear. So the way you'll be learning is you push the clutch in like this when you're on the bike and you push down with your foot. Now you're in first gear. So let me show you that. First gear. So today I'm only going to be showing you mostly first gear and how to get into second gear. From there, you pretty much got to learn by yourself, or there's other videos I'm pretty sure I can show you how to ride a little bit more. But once you learn how to get into second gear, it's the same way. You go second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, going up. Right here, I'm going to put a picture of a gear pattern, you know, Editor and Hector. You know, you put the picture up right here. Bam, right here. So as you can see the first gear, neutral, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. If you notice, neutral is in first and second gear between those two. So when you're shifting gears to first, you push down. And between first and second, of course, is neutral, like I said before. You just tap it up lightly to get back into neutral. So if you're on a bike right now or learning how to ride a bike, like let's say if you're watching this on your phone while your friends teach you how to ride a bike, or you have your own bike, go on your bike right now, clutch in, and go down to first, and then come back to neutral. Anytime you shift that gear, make sure your hands on the clutch always down. Also, do this with the bike off right now. Don't do it with the bike on, because you don't want to practice this with the bike on, because you're going to stall out, of course. First, neutral. Practice that motion for a little bit so you can know first and neutral. While you're in first and you push up a little too high, you notice you'll get into second. So like I said, first, neutral, and second. To get into neutral, you have to slightly click it, just a little bit. And back in neutral. So practice the motion of first to neutral, first to neutral, first to neutral, just so you can learn that. We're not getting the second gear. If you accidentally go to second gear, go back down to neutral. You'll know you're in neutral when you see the green light or some kind of indicator. Alright, so now that you got it down, let's practice braking on the bike. We're going to be braking on the bike while the bike is off. I want you to do is get to your bike and push it while it's in neutral and brake. Just so you can see, have an idea of how hard you got to push the brake. Because I don't want you guys, starting a little bit and you brake too hard and you just go over a place, or you flip over, or you mousetrap, break yourself in different places you shouldn't brake. So I want you to do just, like I said, push a little bit, press the brake slightly a little bit, just so you can feel how hard you gotta push it. And just click. Now I'm gonna roll on the bike and push it really hard. You're gonna see what happens. It just bounces. And it stops pretty fucking hard. You don't want that to happen while you're riding, especially when you're practicing. So I'll say do that at least a few more times, practice it out, see how it feels. Now we're actually going to get on the bike. So I'm going to show you how to turn on the bike. The way you turn your bike is...
Oh, he needs some milk.
Fuck yeah. Oh, you like... Okay, I'm joking, guys. The way you turn on your bike is, it's not like a car. If you haven't drove a car, I would recommend driving the car first. I recommend driving a stick shift first so you can kind of have an understanding to how to shift gears. So anyways, you turn the key. Bike's not on yet. You notice. It doesn't go over to the right like a car and it turns on. No. Then you got the switch right here, which is the fuel switch. So when you click that switch, you'll hear your fuel pump activating. Usually all like this. And then, depending on your bike, it can be somewhere. You have the ignition button right here. So, this is how you turn on your bike. On. Finally on. So, I'm going to have a little problem talking while riding. Because like I said again, this is not a GoPro I'm using. I'm using a regular camera with no microphone attached to it. So I'm talking as loud as I can so you guys can understand me. So I want you to get an idea of the throttle. Here's the throttle. You push it down a little bit and it gives it gas. So right now we're not going to learn turning this thing yet. Because what's going to happen is, if let's say you have someone teaching you and they just tell you to put it in first gear and give it gas, you might whiskey throttle, which, I'm about to teach you how to get out of it. So whiskey throttle is pretty much where you'll gas it, and as the bike's pulling you, you get scared, and you just keep going faster and faster until you crash. To get out of a whiskey throttle, don't hold on to the bike for your life. If the bike falls, it falls. Your life is more important than you hold on to the bike. And that's literally what happens. People try to save the bike's already dragging them and they're already holding the throttle. Just let go. You might get hurt, get scratches a little bit, but let go of the bike if you're whiskey throttling. So right now, if you practice going from first to neutral, and you got that down, from neutral, I need you guys to hold the clutch in. Push down on the shifter with your foot. On my bike, like I said, it shows gear 1. I'm in first gear. So slowly, you see the clutch. Let go really, 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 really slow. As you're letting go, the bike will move by itself. And at one point, once you get used to that, you can put your feet up so your feet are no longer on the ground. Just learn how to drive like this. Just go in straight lines. If you already feel comfortable turning, you can turn. Practice going around left. Also practice going around right. Some of you will stall getting this down. You might let go a little too fast. If you let go a little too fast, this is all that's going to happen. The bike's going to jump and turn off. No worries. Put the clutch in, put it back into neutral, and repeat. Turn it back on. Bike's back on, no problem at all. So letting go of the clutch slowly until you actually start moving. Once you're fully moving, you can completely let go of the clutch. Clutch is now let go completely. Bike is moving forward. So do this for a long time until you feel comfortable with putting gas. I'm going to show you guys the gas in a second. But before you start doing gas, I need you guys to start braking. So anytime you're going to start braking, clutch in and push the brakes slowly. So you come to a complete stop. Hands always in the clutch because you're still in gear. Anytime you're in gear and you're slow or stop, always have your clutch in. You put it back into neutral. Pretty much the only time you can be completely stopped with the clutch out is in neutral. Practice the friction zone and then practice braking. You don't always have to put the neutral. Start letting it move again. Clutch in, brake. Move again. Clutch in, brake. Once you get that down, you're ready for the next phase. We're going to talk about giving it gas. This is really simple. Do not give it a lot of gas. When I mean a little bit, barely pull the throttle a little bit. Slightly a little bit. My speed is increasing. Now try to stay around 15 miles per hour or less. If you feel comfortable doing more, do more. Turn here, turn right, just freestyle a bit, do what you gotta do. Just not be scared of turning. Do not let your friend teach you on a 600 and then tell you, oh yeah, put it in gear and just give it a little gas. What will happen to you is this.
Δώσε γκάζ μωρέ ανάπηρη. Δώσε.
I mean, 600s are good beginner bikes, but beginner once you learn how to actually ride. 300s are even better for beginner bikes, so you don't do anything reckless, or, you know, it might not be good for your experience. I'm going to teach you how to shift into second gear. This is really simple. Do not overthink it, and you'll be fine. So as you're in gear, you give it a little gas. Around like 4,000 or 5,000 RPMs, I like to shift gears, in my opinion. So to shift gears, you clutch it in, no gas, push up in the shifter, second. Then same thing, clutch out slowly and gas, slightly a little bit gas. Congratulations, you're in second gear. So once you're in second, if you want to slow down, you can always a little bit, but you notice the bike might start acting weird. So you clutch it in and push down, and you're back in first. So I want you to practice going from first gear to second, slow it down, clutch in, back to first. As you're going up to second gear and you accidentally put in the neutral, do not freak out. Just click up again and you're back in second. I hope this little video tutorial helped you out how to at least start going on the bike, at least get you started. Like I said, I'm not going to teach you all the advanced techniques. That's something you're going to have to learn on your own. Your own progress will make you better. You start understanding the machine, how the clutch works, start understanding how your own bike works, what RPMs to switch at and everything. That's something you have to get your own vehicle for. But if you're planning to learn, what I taught you right here should be good enough. Should just get you started, getting on the road. And if this video helped you out, like it, subscribe as well. I need more subscribers. Watch my other videos. There's actually some funny stuff there. Content's getting better as I think more. Before I was just throwing videos out there. I'm going to get another GoPro soon. So I'll start having videos. I'm going to try to do something once a week. Maybe. But I need you guys to give me that motivation to keep going. So if I see people liking this and, you know, all that other stuff, makes me happy. Makes you guys happy. If this video helped you out a lot too, please leave a comment. I would like to hear from you guys. It'd be great to know that someone actually learned off of me. I guess I taught personal friends, but I like to teach strangers as well. Everybody in the YouTube community. Like I said, there's 1,000, over probably 1 million videos out there of how to drive a motorcycle. This is just my way, the way I learned, the way I taught people. So hopefully you guys learn. So, peace out, my boys.